Mr. O'Flynn, 1 minute, please.
So we reach this point every year, the moment when supporters of the Eurozone predict that happier days are just around the corner. Strong growth, major job creation, all the things that never actually come to pass. Euro supporters talk about the potential of further structural reforms, and almost everyone agrees with Mr. Draghi about the euro being a success. It is, of course, a complete load of rubbish. The euro area has barely grown at all in the relatively benign conditions of the past year. Take things back to the euro's inception. An index placing economies at 100 back in the first quarter of 1999 would have just crawled to 123 for the Eurozone 17 years later. Even in the UK, where we've had our share of stops and starts, we've reached 137 in the same time frame. Your politically inspired currency does not work, and as a result, many of your young people do not work either. That's not going to change until you put the euro out of its misery.
Monsieur O'Flynn, acceptez-vous une...
Mr. O'Flynn, would you take a blue card question, sir?
Listening to you, and I would just like to understand, and maybe you can explain to me, why the pound sterling went down the last days.
Une réponse?
Well, as you know, currencies tend to go down and they go up as well. In fact, after the 2008 crash, the pound sterling went down and we saved something like 1 million jobs in our country, while you were losing millions of jobs in the Eurozone because the individual nation states could not run their own currencies. It's actually quite benign that sterling's gone down at the moment, because the Eurozone weakness is finally, people across the world, investors have woken up to that. So if we can get a temporary corrective out of a temporary decline in sterling, I don't mind that at all.